stay true to God's plan, and just look to find purpose and being consistent in everything that you do. Because ultimately, consistency in looking towards growing in your purpose and the plan that you think God has for you, consistency in that makes your life so much more fulfilling. And I've experienced that firsthand. When I was getting into entertainment, I kind of wanted, on the weekends to stay up later, and I could sleep in and do everything like that. That's when the purpose started to fade. I wasn't able to go into deep work because I had these other dopamine related activities that were overtaking the purpose that God has for my life. But as soon as I've started to realize how much more fulfilling a purposeful life is, my life has transformed, and I feel so much more fulfilled and content and positive, and I feel so much more optimistic, and everything has come together. And that doesn't mean there's no more challenges. There still are challenges. There's still times when I might feel a bit negative and trying to attack me. But ultimately, I feel so much more content in my life, finding that purpose and finding purpose in structure. Because when you structure out your day, you have a schedule, you have a time that you go to bed and you wake up. You're looking to work towards all your goals, your physical goals, your work-related goals and business-related goals, your familial goals, your familial relationships, your family, looking to help them. And most importantly, your relationship with God, with Yahweh, with the Lord Jesus Christ, and growing in that. And through all of that, through continually seeking that purpose, you feel so much more fulfilled. And that's what I'm just trying to express today. Just try to start being more consistent, continuing even on the weekends. Go to bed early and wake up early, because then you have the whole day and you just feel so much more purposeful. And throughout this, you want to try to schedule your day, because using Google Calendar, so powerful, so powerful. Because as I've said before as well, you have a lot of things you want to do in the day. You have a to-do list, but when you're able to block out your day with certain times, you don't have to think about what you need to do, and you get everything done that you need to get done. And through all of this, we'll make sure to block out times of rest, times to be in the present moment, times to just not just work, but to enjoy time with family, to enjoy time to do the hobbies and things that you like. But what I would not recommend is to block out times during the day and during the morning that involve you giving into dopamine related activities, those instant gratification, whether it be giving into distraction by scrolling, by going and giving entertainment, eating junk food, giving into lust, all of these different things. I would not, just do not add it in your schedule at all. Throughout the day when I'm saying take those breaks, maybe you're doing some deep work, and what's probably more enjoyable than doing deep work? Maybe a hobby, maybe going and getting into the gym, maybe going and doing that football session, maybe going and playing an instrument if you play an instrument, like for me, playing the piano or something like that. That allows you to have that break and you feel so much more positive. And it's also helping to regulate your dopamine. Because if you, in that break, go and immediately begin scrolling, then there's no way you're going to be able to get back into doing that deep work or doing something that is purposeful. But then towards the end of the day, that is when you can maybe give into a bit of entertainment, but make sure that it is planned. Don't go and just start scrolling and wasting time. But if you're gonna go and watch a movie with your family, go and watch a movie with your family. Right? It doesn't have to be work. Obviously, you wanna keep moving towards your goals, but there needs to be that element that allows you to be consistent. Because ultimately we wanna work, we wanna continually move towards our goals in life. We want to move towards the purpose that we believe God has for us, the plan that God has for us. We want to continually move towards that. But in that, it's about consistency. Because you won't see the results straight away. The results will come after consistent work, by continually working each and every day, day in, day out, working towards that purpose, working towards that plan that God has for you. And in that, the way to truly be consistent is to be able to keep going and keep persevering day in, day out. And if you're just going flat out working, it's never gonna last. If you keep going flat out, it is never going to last. Instead, what you need to do is you need to work hard 100% every day. You need to continue on moving towards your purpose. But in that, you need to be able to spend time with family, spend time with God, spend time in the present moment. You don't want to every day when you get into entertainment constantly. You want to get into junk food constantly. But it's okay every now and again. On the weekend, watching a movie with your family, During the week, if you have an ice cream, it's not gonna hurt so much. Instead, it's gonna allow you to be more consistent and allow you to be more content with life. Because if you're just working and you have no break or no outlet at all, then you feel less content and less fulfilled, and you're more likely to step off the path and you're not consistent. You actually kind of give up because it begins to get too difficult and lonely. Your mental health might deplete. So these activities and mental health are really important, but you got to make sure that the bulk of it, and that's what I mean when I'm talking about this, I don't mean going and watching a movie in the day and then watching it later and all these different activities. I just mean every couple of days. It's not bad to do these things. But the really important thing is just to find purpose in working hard, because that is the most fulfilling thing. That is what I've found. When I used to watch the movies, when I used to go and play on the console, play on the Xbox or PlayStation, or when I used to go and do these other sort of things, I didn't really find it fulfilling. And now, in fact, I actually don't find it fulfilling either. I'll go and play a little bit, but I don't really find it fulfilling. I'll go and scroll, but immediately after, if you feel guilty, it never promises fulfillment and joy and true contentment. But when you go and you work on school, when you're able to study, and you work on developing that business, or going into the gym, or going into that football session, developing your skills. When I go and I practice the piano, it's just so great. I feel purposeful. And then I'm able to go and spend time with my family and go in faith and love. Then I'm able to spend time, most importantly, throughout the day, I'm able to spend time with God, with the Lord Jesus Christ, and grow in my faith. So I hope you enjoyed this message. If you did, please share this message or like and subscribe, or do something that will allow this message to be spread and shared to more people. And start today. It's not just about wiping everything out of your life, wiping out of all the sort of pleasure that you receive, but it's about just slowly, one by one, being a bit more purposeful here, working harder here, spending time with family and praying to God a bit more, looking to grow towards God's plan, the plan that He has for you and the purpose that He has for you. And as you continue to work towards that purpose, you will feel so much more fulfilled. You'll be able to continually improve in your life, improve through Christ, and be renewed. So again, if you enjoyed, please share this. I really hope you did enjoy it, and have a truly blessed day where you keep looking to renew your mind, renew your body, renew your heart, renew your soul, just renew your entire life. Have a blessed day.